In a recent post on Truth Social, Donald Trump declared that all pardons issued by former President Joseph Biden are void due to the alleged use of an Autopen for signing acts of clemency. Trump questioned the legitimacy of Biden's pardons, claiming that the mechanical device was used instead of Biden's own hand. He asserted, without evidence, that Biden did not consent to preemptive pardons granted to the 9 members of the House Select Committee investigating the January 6, 2021, U.S. Capitol insurrection, along with many others who received clemency on Biden's last full day in office on January 19. Trump stated, "The pardons that Sleepy Joe Biden gave to the Unselect Committee of Political Thugs and many others are hereby declared void, vacant, and of no further force or effect because of the fact that they were done by Autopen." He further claimed that Biden was unaware of these pardons and did not approve them. Presidents have the authority to issue pardons and commutations for federal convictions, but not for state crimes. Trump, who himself granted clemency to more than 1,500 individuals involved in the January 6 events, warned that members of the House Select Committee are no longer protected by presidential pardons and should expect investigations despite not being charged with any crimes. He continued, "Therefore, those on the Unselect Committee who destroyed and deleted all evidence obtained during their 2-year witch hunt of me and many other innocent people should fully understand that they are subject to investigation at the highest level." Trump accused them of being responsible for documents signed without Biden's knowledge or consent. Earlier on Sunday evening, Trump mentioned to reporters on Air Force One that a court would decide whether the pardons would stand. He reiterated his claim that Biden was unaware of the pardons being signed off. Trump also mocked Biden by posting a meme on Truth Social replacing Biden's official portrait with an Autopen mimicking his signature. In another post he wrote, "The person who was the real president during the Biden years was the person who controlled the Autopen." Trump appeared to be responding to reports from the Oversight Project, a self-described investigative arm of the right-wing think tank Heritage Foundation. Last week, the group challenged the legitimacy of orders signed by Biden, claiming an Autopen signature was used across almost every document it could find. However, a Fox News examination found that President Donald Trump's executive orders during his first and second terms had similar signature patterns. 25 of Trump's signatures on the Federal Register's website from both terms were found to match, according to a separate analysis by the Daily Mail. Trump's comments raised the possibility that the Justice Department may attempt to prosecute some of Biden's significant political targets who had been granted clemency, potentially disrupting over a century of law surrounding presidential pardons. These include retired disease expert Dr. Anthony Fauci, retired General Mark Milley, and former Representative Elizabeth Cheney, all pardoned on Biden's last day after Trump threatened their prosecution during his campaign. The former president also preemptively pardoned 5 members of his family who had long been targeted by Trump. In December, Biden pardoned his second son, Hunter Biden, citing selective and unfair prosecution. Marcus Garvey, founder of the Black nationalist movement in the U.S., received a posthumous pardon, while 4 other activists and public servants were granted clemency on Biden's last day in office. On January 17, Biden also commuted sentences for nearly 2,500 people convicted of non-violent drug offenses.